What's up, everybody? What's up? What's happening? I'm reading the comments as before we even get started. What's happening? It's your boy Onyx here at Going Full Nerd. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's another Sunday. And you know what? It's been a rough last week for me. I am exhausted. I'm tired. It's just so much stuff going down. But it's okay. It's okay. So let's kill the funky intro music. Let's kill that. You know, I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna kill the funky intro music. And last week I think I spoke a little too soon. I really did think I spoke a little too soon, thinking that the top 5 box office was back. It ain't really back, but I'll be doing it every so often when we get new movies jumping out. I mean, I think that's the best thing for me to do, and you know that'll work out. So, what I plan on doing, because I know you guys did not expect to see a review of season 2 of Pacific Rim, The Black. Return of Pacific Rim, The Black. Okay. So while I'm going to let the shameless plug kick out, I'm going to crack open a bottle for you guys. Well, more for me, and have my adult beverage during my review of Pacific Rim, The Black. And season 2. Let me say it right. Season 2 of Pacific Rim, The Black. Okay, now, shameless plug time. What's up, everybody? It's shameless plug time. So thanks for checking out the podcast, Going Full Nerd. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe everywhere possible. So look for Going Full Nerd on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, goingfullnerd.com, and my Twitter handle, ONYXXX1969. You can also listen to the audio version on its home, Anchor.fm, but also on Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasure. Hey guys, let's get on with the show. And let's get on with the show while I attempt not to cut myself while I try to open this thing. You know, a friend of mine picked this up for me. I've never had this before. This is Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So, you know, I mean, I don't think this will have to be to a point. I can't. There we go. Oh, y'all hear that pop? No, I ain't pouring. Yo, I paid for this bottle. The homies got to buy. I'm not pouring one out for the homies. You pour out malt liquor for the homies. And I'm going to be honest, I'm too old to drink malt liquor. I tried it. If you go back on, it's not bad. If you go back earlier on my channel, you may see a couple of different little videos where I tried to drink some malt liquor, and I'll be honest with you, that was a horrible experience. But let's get to talking about Pacific Rim, The Black. Now, I hope everyone had the chance to go back and rewatch my review I did back in April of 2021. April of 2021, I did a review of Pacific Rim, The Black. I mean, and it had all the things that I really like. It had giant robots, giant monsters. What else was it? The fights, because like I said in my previous video, I really enjoyed the original Pacific Rim movie. Didn't really enjoy the second movie much, but then we got to the anime Pacific Rim, The Black. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta do this right. Pacific Rim
The Black.
Okay, I'm much better now. I feel better now that I got that out my system. And we got the story of these guys, and like I said in my previous video, you know, the parents go off. We're gonna save you. We're gonna leave you here. We'll be back. 5 years later, no parents. They screwed up, killed all the things. That's season 1 recap for you. If you haven't watched season 1, go back and watch it, and watch my first video. And then you can go and watch this video because I'm about to spoil the hell out of it. And really, if I spoil it, it really doesn't hurt because the other one's 3.5. Oh gosh, I don't even know what I want to rate this season 2. And it also makes me wonder, with the stuff going on in the news, is Netflix actually falling off? And I say that because I see a lot of shows that I like on Netflix not survive. Seis Manos, liked it, didn't survive for season 2. Jupiter's Legacy, I liked it, didn't survive for season 2. Yet Pacific Rim, The Black, gets a second season. Let go. Mind blown. But here's the deal. So we come back for a 7-episode second season of Pacific Rim The Black. Now, a couple of things that I liked. Ooh, that's good. A couple of things that I liked from the first season was, you had the rogue renegades, you had them get the mechs, you had them searching for their parents. And I really thought that that would be something they could stretch out for a couple of seasons and kind of move forward. Well, I think somebody along the line said, you know what, we're going to give you a second season, but you got to wrap this shit up. And that's what happened with the second season of Pacific Rim The Black. It wasn't all that great. I'm sorry. It was actually off-putting because they introduced, in the first season, they had this character known as Boy. And it was a boy that basically turned into a kaiju and started fighting alongside our protagonists. Is it protagonists or is that our heroes? And, it was all that good stuff. But then they introduced these things called the Sisters. And the Sisters, I mean, they looked real cool. They looked awesome. It was like, they had the baby doll mask that came up. They was controlling kaijus. This was kind of cool. And then, I was like all the different kaijus. But it seemed like they put a little too much into the first season and not enough into the second season. I mean, they touched on a couple of little things, like the other character, Mai, who ended up being able to drift and work the mech with our 2 kids that got abandoned by their parents or left by their parents and all that. And then we had the backstory of her trying to regain her memories, running away from the person that adopted her and all this other good stuff. And here goes the problem. That subplot was so freaking short-lived that it made my head spin. I was like, wait, what? You gonna talk and do? Oh, whoa, that happened? And then the key is the guy I thought would have been a big bad, kind of rough, kind of going chasing through him, just like my man used to chase the A-Team back in the day. I thought this guy was going to be a lot badder than what he was. He didn't make it past, I think, the 4th episode or 5th episode. I'm like, well, goddamn. This dude was a badass in the first season. Now this season, he turned a new leaf. He got a heart. What kind of mess is this? It really must have been somebody in the Netflix room, and they pretty much said, listen, we're going to give you a second season. You're going to wrap this up real freaking quick. And when you wrap this up real quick, what we're going to need you to do is introduce some foolishness and then give a happy ending, which is exactly what they did. They introduced the sisters, which was some foolishness. The sisters kill the men, but they keep the women, but they want the kaijus to cleanse the earth. What the hell are you thinking, Netflix? And you talking about raising prices. This is exactly why people share Netflix passwords. This is why there are bootleg websites with Netflix material on it. And it's because you guys are not putting quality into this. You cancel Raising Dion after a second season. You bring this back for a second season, and the second season of this fell harder on its face than that girl on TikTok that fell backwards, bumped her head, and was like, boom. Ah, ah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. So here's my thing. This has really got me thinking about reevaluating my Netflix subscription. Because I'm finding a heck of a lot more good material on Disney Plus, Hulu, even with the commercials, Paramount Plus. Oh my God, Paramount Plus is killing it. I can't wait till I finish talking about Halo. Oh my goodness. You know, I mean, let's spoil Halo for a minute. Master Chief got some. I'll leave it at that, but it's for a whole Halo video. But you get that stuff, and then I'm hearing great things about Strange New Worlds on Paramount. So Netflix, what have you got to offer? What is going to justify your price? I mean, Netflix, y'all killed Blockbuster. Y'all killed Blockbuster. Y'all had, when Blockbuster was thriving, renting DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, y'all came up and was like, nah, we're gonna start streaming. And y'all grabbed them, and it was like Cobra Kai, man. Y'all was like, sweep the leg. And that's what happened. It was like, now I'm looking. Netflix is free with T-Mobile, but here goes the thing, man. T-Mobile services. I'm a former Sprint customer, so I'm T-Mobile now, and they don't give me nothing free. They haven't given me a thing free. But that's the deal with Netflix. That's what's going on. That's how I'm feeling. But back to Pacific Rim: The Black. I'm really disappointed in what they put out. I mean, the kaiju fighting, anime style, that's great. I mean, I know we're not going to get any more Pacific Rim movies. I mean, if they're smart, we're never going to, they killed it with John Boyega with this last one. Yeah, no, Netflix ain't free. It ain't free. It ain't free. And the reason why it ain't free is because you're paying a phone bill. I don't know. I'm just saying. But I feel, I got my Cobra Kai shirt on. This was the beast on Netflix. I'm gonna say it. But the thing about it, here's my line. What does it take to get 2 seasons or more out of Netflix? I mean, we got Stranger Things getting ready to come out on Netflix. And I think that's the hard thing, but you can't have Stranger Things continue on because them kids getting old as hell. Millie Bobby Brown, she ain't gonna be doing this all the time, and that's just how it is. So, what can we watch on Netflix that's gonna save it? The Witcher might be a good thing to go ahead and see. And Spoiler alert, Ed has never watched, Onyx has never watched The Witcher. Not one bit. They say season 1 is a beast. I've been told that season 2 is lacking a little, but maybe I'm wrong. We got Umbrella Academy coming back. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's really, the only thing keeping me on Netflix is because it's easy to access. Honestly, you know, I'm still trying to figure out. So my boy Dame Drops, he had the show on Netflix, Fresh Fried and Crispy. Check it out if you haven't done so. I did a slight review on it. I support my friends, but here goes the thing. He got nominated for an Emmy for this show, for Fresh Fried and Crispy, but I haven't heard from him or seen anything saying he should get a season 2 of Fresh Fried and Crispy. You get nominated for an Emmy, but Netflix doesn't immediately jump on for a season 2. I don't get it. I don't get it. That just, what the hell, man? What the hell? I'll be honest with you. I've been watching Naruto Shippuden on Hulu. That hit harder than the Will Smith slap. Cut the yang. But this is the thing, guys. Netflix seems to be falling off. I remember at one point, if you go back on the channel, you saw I did a lot of things. There's one thing that Netflix got rid of, and I was like, oh, snap. Netflix, back in around, I think it was 2015, they had a thing called Dead Man's Wonderland. It was a Japanese anime. That sucker was slamming. Now, admittedly, they only made like one season of it because the studio that actually made it died. But, they went under, they lost business, and they didn't continue on creating anime. But this is the deal. Why not let that thing run? They lost it. It's gone. It's nowhere to be found on Netflix anymore. And I'm like, well, damn. And so it's just so many shows and so many things that could get Netflix going. I'll be honest, I've gone through a few Netflix shows, and some of them didn't make the cut for me to talk about on the channel. Big Mouth. Anybody watched Big Mouth? Or their sequel to Big Mouth called Human Resources? Like, really? Is this something, come on. I don't know, man. I really just don't know. So, here's the deal. Got to record some videos. Got to watch some stuff. We got some cool movies getting ready to come out. We got Obi-Wan is getting ready to hit Disney Plus. So that should be good. That should be good. We got Jurassic Park Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion. That's getting ready to come out. That's cool. Love, Sex, and Robots. They got a season 2. I did. I'm kind of mad that Will Smith smacked Chris Rock because I was really looking forward to Bright 2. Bright 2 would have been nice. But, make that motherfucker without Will Smith. You made plenty of movies exist without Will Smith. There's a whole world in Bright. Why follow the freaking cop? Why follow Will Smith? If y'all, check it out, Netflix. This is the thing. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to put it out there. If you want to replace Will Smith and do Bright 2, I am available. I think I can act pretty well and do Bright 2. And, I could do it just as good. I can smack a fairy. Okay? Please do not take that out of context. I don't need to be canceled. I could fight with some elf. Y'all could put some elf ears on me. I could be like an elf cop, on Bright, instead of the orc and pair me with the orc and stuff, man. I could do all that. I could do all that. Let's get some things going. Let's get some fire. You have to give me a little liquor on set. Now, see, Netflix does kill it in other countries, but that's due to, streaming rights and other things like that. But it is what it is. Get the baby powder, put Yeah. So here's the deal, people. Here's the thing. What is your favorite streaming service? I'd love to see, what is your favorite streaming service? Now, here's the deal about having a favorite streaming service. Is it Netflix? Is it Disney Plus? Is it Hulu? Is it Paramount Plus? Or is it something totally different? Is it the bootleg site? I mean, I came up in the early internet days. We had LimeWire, Kazaa, we had all sorts of antivirus stuff. We was bootlegging movies left and right back in the day. If you had a CD burner, you used to be able to go down to the main street of whatever city you were on, probably like a Martin Luther King Avenue, and you would go ahead and there would be a guy with maybe like an older Eldorado or an old an old Crown Vic, something like that. And he'd pop open the trunk and he'd have all these bootleg DVDs. You would go there, $5, go get it. I spent time in the military. I went over to Iraq a couple of times. The dudes would come over from Turkey, set up these shops, and they'd have all these bootleg DVDs of TV shows. I got a ton of them on the wall back there. Don't get it twisted. Okay? I've got a whole DVD set of Batman Beyond that I bought overseas before there was a DVD set of Batman Beyond. But, don't quote me on that. I'll deny it, and you'll never find. That's right, Parsons Book. Jamaica Ave, Hillside Ave, you find the right people. If you didn't have a DVD burner, you was wrong back in the day. If you didn't have a good antivirus, you was running a risk of giving your computer a STD. It is what it is. But we were all into the movies. You get the one person walk in front of the screen, and there's websites for that now, but I'm not going to lose my internet connection when somebody does a trace back and find out that I'm going to one of them crazy things. It is what it is. It is what it is. But what's your favorite streaming service, folks? Go ahead, let me know. Let's talk about streaming services in another video and how they fall off, and all that stuff. But it is what it is, folks. And anyway, hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm going to finish my drink. But what do we give? Pacific Rim The Black Season 2. I want you guys to watch it. Please send on Twitter. Let me know what you thought about Pacific Rim The Black Season 2. But what I'm going to rate it as, it is a 2. If you are bored and you got nothing else to do, turn it on, watch it. Otherwise, it's a hard pass. Watch Season 1, deal with it, and you were good. Yeah, LimeWire, you used to get hit with the Bill Clinton speech. I think that's where Rick Rolling started. You always used to download the video and they'd be like, give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna come around and desert you. Ooh, watch out now. Never gonna give. Or you ended up, your computer got a blue screen of death, or you got locked up, and somebody from, some third world country was telling, you need to pay me so we can unlock your machine. That's how it used to be. But anyway, everybody, it's been a pleasure talking with y'all again. It is what it is. Showbox. Everybody keeps telling me about Showbox. Showbox is the new bootleg, ain't it? That's when you get that's when you have the jailbreak fire sticks and stuff, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't do those things. I am a good person. Alternative means, folks. Alternative means. But anyway, FBI warning. Yeah, to the FBI agent watching my stream right now, I don't engage in this. I just read about it on the internet and talk about it. Okay? So y'all ain't gotta send a trace back on my machine. Okay? I'm just letting you know it's the way it is. But anyway, it's been wonderful talking to you guys this week. I just love coming in. Please, hold on. I'm gonna count all of y'all in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be at least 5 likes on this video. At least 5. I'm just saying. There should be at least, I see 2. There should be at least 5. 5, 5th. But you know, and that's why I kind of do what I do online, because I don't have to worry about people running up on stage smacking me. Oh, did y'all see the guy that ran up on Dave Chappelle? They turned dude's arm backwards. Dude, yo, they whooped him so bad, his arm was on backwards. Backward. Like, real, yo, they whooped him so bad, it looked like somebody broke a toy and then said, oh, I got to put the head back on and put the head on backwards. Wow. Crazy. But anyway, hey, remember, if y'all can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Send it to me on Twitter. Let me say it for you. I will quote you. As a matter of fact, I need to start, I'm going to start reading tweets. My Twitter feed goes from, hey, checking out entertainment to, woo, look at that. My goodness. Yo, so don't tell nobody, all right? I'm going to go out here. I'm going to finish my drink. I'm going to fix me something to eat, and I'm going to relax for the rest of the evening, and I hope you guys do too. Be safe out there. Peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Let's go ahead. Let's hit that music, because, why? I want all of you guys to live the good life. Boom. Oh, there it goes. Yep. All right, there you go. We good. Hey, man, I appreciate each and every one of you. Yo, man, but, Pacific Rim the Black, I only have to get 2, man. I was disappointed. I was looking forward to saying the Black a whole bunch of times. I really like doing that, too. Especially when I'm with you guys, I'll be like, Pacific Rim.
The Black.
I can't stand myself. Yo, USFL, no, I can't bring myself to watch the USFL games. Especially with Herschel Walker, running for, I think he took too many hits in the USFL. That was his problem. I don't know what to do sometimes with these people. It just go crazy. But hey, if you've lasted this long and you're in this part of the video and you didn't watch this live, there should be a subscribe button over on this side. Please click that, join up. And, follow me on Twitter, ONY, XXX1969. That's what it is. Peace, y'all. And I'm gone. The good life.